my channel. It's Kim. Remember to please comment down below, like, subscribe, follow me on these social media platforms, and let's get right into the video. So today's video is going to be a little bit of a story time slash also a tip kind of video regarding the tonsil slash adenoid removal surgery. So if you guys don't know what that is, basically the tonsils are located right in the back of your throat. There are these two balls. Normally they're supposed to be quite a little small, kind of big, but as you start to grow up, you start to get lots of infections and stuff like that on your throat. And so when people start to get lots of infections like sore throats, infections, tonsillitis, all of those things, your tonsils start to gain a lot of bacteria. So instead of protecting you and your immune system, what they do is they kind of just say, hey, you're doing too much with us and you're getting sick too much, and now we're just going to get real big on you, and it kind of impedes you from talking. They tend to hurt a lot, and really it's just you're on antibiotics over and over again and you really get nowhere. And so the doctor suggests that you get them removed. A lot of this surgery happens when children are small, in the age from 1 to 3, sometimes even a little bit older, but really not passing the age of 16, 17. After the age of 16, 17, it's like, hey, they're getting way too big and there's nothing we can do about it, and you've been on antibiotics too much and it's time to remove them. So then comes in my case. I've been sick since I was a baby. I've been on antibiotics galore, and I also have a very hard time breathing. I have asthma, allergies, you name it, I had it, and my tonsils got really big. And so I went to the doctor a couple of years back, and they were like, oh, they're still pretty good size, you're fine, whatever. I said, okay. This year I got sick about 7 times, had sore throats, had sinus infections, had everything, strep. At 1 month I had almost every throat infection that you could possibly get, all in 1 month. And my doctor was like, we need to see an ear, eye, throat doctor. See him, see her, see what they say. They said, time to remove your tonsils. So with this video, I'm just going to show you guys my process. I have a lot of cute little videos and stuff that I filmed throughout the surgery, but I also just want to give you guys tips and tools that you can use regarding the surgery. So I did get my tonsils removed when I was 21 years old, which means that I was a lot older than the average person, which meant, from my doctor's perspective, that my tonsil experience was going to be a little bit more painful than the average 3-year-old. And so I was already scared about that. And so what I'm going to suggest throughout this video is that you keep an open mind and you listen to me. My tonsils are my tonsils. Well, they were my tonsils. And so my experiences are much different than perhaps yours or anybody else's, but I still think it's a valid experience to give, and I did learn some tools, and I think that they can be helpful to anybody regardless of their position. So the first tool is that you will be getting your tonsils removed, as you all know, and it's going to be a long process. It's going to be a recovery of about 2 weeks, and so within those 2 weeks you're not going to be eating as much as you would like, or even the things that you would like. And so what I'm going to suggest to you is that the day before your tonsil surgery, even the week before your tonsil surgery, you eat a lot of the foods that you love to eat. Obviously don't eat 12 hours before your surgery, because as you know, you can't, but the 13, 14, 15 hours prior to your surgery, you definitely can. So make sure that you eat a lot of what you like, especially solid food. You won't be eating solid food for a while, and so I do suggest that you eat. I had a whole buffet full of Chinese food because it's my favorite food, and literally I couldn't, I was blessing the grounds because I could not eat for a whole 2 weeks after. So that's my first tip. My second tip is a week prior to your surgery, I suggest that you cut off all aspirins, so Tylenol, Motrins, all those things, out of your diet, as well as garlic. Don't eat anything with garlic at all. Pastas, garlic bread, all of these yummy things, do not eat them. I suggest this because once you get your tonsils removed, you're going to have a scar that's going to form at the back of your throat. When the scar is forming, you're not going to be able to gargle. Let's say if you use mouthwash, you're not going to be able to brush your teeth to the extent that you would like. And so already you're building a little bit of a scent in your mouth. And so having having garlic the week before is going to add to that scent, and you're just going to have an extra hard scent. And if you feel uncomfortable with bad breath and all of that, it just helps that you don't eat garlic. As for the aspirins do tend to basically thin your blood, and because you are going to go into a surgical procedure, you're going to lose some blood, and so it just helps with the blood levels if you don't take aspirin for a week before. Rule number 3, or tip number 3, is that the doctors after your surgery are going to recommend that you take a antibiotic, or now doctors don't do that so much, but more a Tylenol that is coated with a narcotic. And so I'm going to tell you that I was very nervous about taking it, and me being just very hyper aware of narcotics not being well for the body and this and people becoming addicted and just being very hyper vigilant about that, I didn't want to take it. And so I asked my doctor what was my alternative, and she said, well, what we give the 3-year-olds, the 4-year-olds is children's Tylenol. It's a liquid version. You shouldn't be taking pills, just because it is going to be a little bit hard to swallow solids. So I was like, okay, great, I will take the Tylenol that's coated with narcotics. I'm going to take the children's Tylenol. I'm going to tell you right now, it worked. I did not take the Tylenol coated with narcotic at all throughout my experience. I was totally fine. Yes, you do feel soreness even on top of the Tylenol, but that soreness, I have another tip for that. But the pain that you feel internally, like inside your mouth and the swelling and this, really goes away with children's Tylenol. Take it every 4 hours. I took it only the first 4 days, and I was able to hop off of it after the 5th. And a lot of people stay on it for a little bit longer. You totally can do that. And obviously, if you think that that's not strong enough, you can start off with that, and then you can move into whatever your doctor prescribes you. But you know, it's a helpful tool, and I think that it works just as fine. Rule number 4 is ice packs. Ice packs saved my life. I literally believe that, because once you're in the operation room, what they do is that they clamp your mouth in order to keep your mouth open during the operation. So a lot of that clamping hurts your jaw, and so you don't notice, but you're in pain here and not actually internally. And so something that I kind of got into was ice packing. I ice packed here, right under my jaw, right over my jaw, and really it alleviated a lot of the pain. And I was surprised that my doctor hadn't recommended ice packing, just because it was so beneficial for me. So I do suggest that you guys buy multiple ice packs, have some in the freezer, some at hand, and just really alternate, because you're just going to want to continue icing and icing, especially like before bed, after bed, and all of that. Tip number 5 is for, again, if you do tend to have like very icky feelings about bad breath, a good alternative to help you with your bad breath is alcohol-free mouthwash. So I had an alcohol-free Listerine, and that was one of the best things I could have done to myself. If you don't like mouthwash, an alternative I guess to that would be warm water and a little bit of salt in it. It acts like a disinfectant, and so it helps take away the bacteria from your mouth. So please invest on those 2 things. Also, maintain regularly flossing, because you are already not going to be brushing your tongue as much as you would like, because it's painful. So, you know, flossing as much as you can, doing as many things that you can hygienically just to feel clean, I really suggest it. Tip number 6. I saw a lot of videos where the person would stop talking, and like people wouldn't talk for like a week and this, and it was scaring me because I didn't want to feel mute, and I love to talk to everybody, and I felt like if this is going to be scary, you know, my body's just going to be like me by myself, my thoughts, text, like that's too little for me. I suggest that you talk. The more I talked, the faster my recovery was. I didn't stop talking, not once. Obviously, if I felt a little bit of pain within an hour or 2, I did cut it off, but I did continue talking, and I never stopped talking throughout my surgery process. Maybe I got a little bit lower in my voice, and I just started talking a little bit less, but I still continued talking, and it really helped me. It made sure to like move the muscles of my jaws and do all of that, and just like really take it in. Tip number 7. Make sure to actually rest. The reason you're getting your tonsils removed, your adenoids removed, is because your body is saying, hey, I need you to take care of me. We haven't been taking care of me. I need rest. We've been doing too much. So please lay in bed, watch TV, take the adequate rest that you need. Relax. You do too much, just relax, take a deep breather, text, email. Even that, if you can stop that for just a week and a half, even a couple of days, your body is going to need it. You're going to feel sleepy at times that you normally don't feel sleepy, and your body really needs the rest, and you need the rest mentally, physically, socially, whatever it is. It's beneficial to you, it's beneficial to your body, and it's going to thank you in the long run of your recovery. There's a lot of people who don't recover right and end up having, you know, infections post operation. So try your best to avoid that. Be on schedule with your antibiotics. Just worry about that as your only worry, or with your Tylenol, and just really take it very easy. I really suggest that. Rule number 8, or tip number 8. Get a humidifier or a vaporizer. I will link that down below. Those things, to both of them, I had both of them in my room. I would lock my room, turn on the vaporizer, which has a little bit of a vapor rub, which is this like minty, airy feeling. So it kind of opens up your nasal passage, your mouth, your breathing, your lungs, and it just makes it easier to breathe at night. Because you get your tonsils removed, your throat is going to be super duper dry, and you're not going to want to, like, you know, be drinking water in the middle of the night, waking up every 4 hours to drink. So this helps your room feel like humid and nice and moist, and it helps with your tonsils, and it doesn't hurt to sleep, because if you don't do that, when you wake up in the morning, you're super dry and it hurts. So I strongly suggest that you invest in a humidifier and in a vaporizer. It's honestly one of the best investments that I did, and I woke up feeling great, much better than I think that I would have woken up if I hadn't done that. Rule number 9, tip number 9, I strongly suggest that you take the medication, the Tylenol, children's Tylenol if that may be, or whatever, every 4 hours. And don't wait till the 4 hours. Do it 10 minutes before. That way the medication does not wear off the first couple of days, because you are going to experience more pain because of the fact that the soreness of the removal process, and also the scab has not formed yet. So your body really needs that extra, like, you know, just if you don't want to feel pain, take it every 3 hours and 45 minutes. Put an alarm on your phone. Like, really just take care of yourself, because you don't want to feel any pain, and you just want to be good. And the last tip, well, tip number 10, is drink lots of liquids. Have lemonades, have ices, have waters. I wouldn't suggest sodas. I would suggest waters, iced tea. I really liked iced tea during my operation process. I really liked lemonades, stuff that was just like quenching for my the thirst that I had. Also, no red liquids. Do not drink red liquids, just because the doctors do say that you may see yourself bleeding a little bit, and so you don't want to confuse that. You know, like if you're having jello, get a green jello, orange jello, whatever it is. Don't get red, because you don't want to confuse the redness of a drink, of a food, with the redness of blood. And so yes, so those are my 10 tips. They're very beneficial to me, and I hope that they're beneficial to you. And so in this part of the video, I just thought it would be a cool idea to just kind of collage all the videos that I took, the vlogs that I filmed for myself, and share them with you guys. So for the next part of the video, I'm just going to do that, and you can continue watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to find me on social media, send me DMs, send me emails, whatever it is. I'd be willing to answer them, and I will be linking a couple of the items that I said that you should get below, hopefully finding the cheapest in price and all of that. Remember that I am not a doctor, so what I am saying, please run by your physician first. And just, I wanted to help you guys out, because I know that it was very helpful to me to just kind of Google and YouTube and just know a little bit more about the experience. So I hope you guys enjoyed this portion of the video.
A little nervous, not too much. It's strange. I'm not as nervous as like the days leading up to this. I'm more nervous right now, like, you know, my body, like what my body is going to experience, kind of nervousness. I did have a nightmare last night, that like I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning thinking that I had missed my appointment, or that like I got this like sensation around my neck, and my arms, just because like the IV goes in my arm, and then the Synians, like they're gonna take out my tonsils. So yeah, I'm a little hungry, I have to admit. I didn't think I was gonna be hungry because it's 6 o'clock in the morning, but I am a little hungry. Hey Kim, this is you after surgery. You don't feel it. You're very gassy. You feel pretty good. You do feel very dry. Your throat feels very dry. But other than that, everything's pretty good. The IV hurt. But it wasn't like the end of the world. Yeah. Okay. Bye. I'm feeling pretty good. I have like a couple of cuts on my lip and then on my tongue, so I don't know how that's gonna feel. I'm a little stuffy on my nose. I got out of the surgery. They gave me Jello and Jello, apple juice, and water, which is like the first thing I had to eat today. Other than that, doing pretty well. Just relaxing here, trying my best to just take it easy. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Nothing bad. I took Tylenol when I got home. I'll take Tylenol in a couple of other hours. So yeah, this is me. I'll be here 24/7 for the next 2 weeks. But yeah, so I'm not really swollen or anything. I'm just kind of tired because I did go to sleep at 12 or 11:30 last night, and then I woke up at 5:15, 5:30. So I'm a little tired. Other than that, that was it. Also, the Tylenol is liquid, so that's good because they had given me like pills, and my doctor was like, absolutely not, you need liquid. So it feels very dry, just like a very dry throat. And to be honest with you, before my surgeries, I always had dry throats, so it doesn't feel that much of a difference. What else? I can talk. I had watched a lot of YouTube videos where these people would like take years to talk, and it's like crazy. What else? I don't really have anything else to say besides that. Doing pretty good. I'll continue updating you guys on my journey. Sorry I look a mess. Just trying to, recover in the best, calmest aspect. I still have this, thing from the hospital stuck on me. I don't know if you guys can see. I have the IV, and then I have the, just my thing. So, I'm still here. I'll be here 24/7. Talk to you later. Hey guys, so my throat hurts a little bit more today than yesterday. But that also, I think, has to do with the fact that I was eating a lot more today than I was yesterday. So this morning I had mango with boiled eggs, and then I had for lunch pasta, angel hair pasta with scrambled eggs, and then for dinner I had rice with fish. I'm still taking Tylenol. It's just uncomfortable, really. It's not too much pain. My tongue just hurts the most, I guess. I have a lot of mucus, which is annoying, but I have a vaporizer, which has been helping me breathe better. Whenever my jaw hurts, I put some ice, and then it's fine. I've been napping and taking my medication on time. But other than that, I've been pretty good. Hi everybody, this is my day 3 since my surgery. I'm not talking as much as I was the first day or the second day. I've been okay today. It's been a little bit more painful than yesterday. I got my eyebrows done. I went for a walk today. It was really nice. I needed some air, so I went and got my eyebrows done. A couple of a little rash going on here. Not really sure. But that's really it for today. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, I'm icing my throat. Today has been a very weird day. It started off with the fact that I woke up with my mouth was practically like jaw shut. Um, so that sucked. But other than that, I was really hard like early morning slash till like around 3 for me today. Like just talking, like I didn't talk at all. And my throat just was in like a lot of pain even from just simply like swallowing my saliva, not even swallowing water or even taking medication, like it was just a mess. But after that I got better. And I've been feeling a little bit better now. I'm talking more. I have an ice pack and yeah, that's it for today. So I'll let you guys know. Hey guys, so today's actually Sunday, but I forgot to record something for Saturday, so I'm just gonna do this little video about how yesterday felt. Um, the morning was really rough. I almost thought that I should be taking the stronger medicine because I really could not talk at all. Like my throat was hurting a lot, and I could barely open up my mouth. My jaw was hurting. But then I got better, and then I started like talking. So like two of my cousins came over and we just started having a conversation. And then I don't know what happened. Like I got maybe agitated or aggravated in the conversation, and I was just talking. And I spent my whole night talking. And I felt. Okay, so this is day 7, but I forgot to film day 6. So talk a little bit about yesterday. So basically yesterday, sorry, my lips are like chapped as AF. But yesterday I was pretty much fine all day. Woke up really dry. But other than waking up really dry, I was like fine. I got my hair done. I don't know if you guys can tell. Just like relaxed pretty much. And then I was fine eating and all of that. And then late at night, I got a little bit like swollen. Today, woke up dry. Spent the whole day fine till like around 6. Didn't take Tylenol, by the way. Every 4 hours today. I've been just taking it whenever I really feel like I need it. So I've taken it 3 times today, which normally if I'm supposed to take it every 4 hours, I should have taken it more than that. I'm fine in the morning, and then now it's starting to hurt it's like this right here, and this right here, and then this right here hurts, but it's not like, I don't know, it's not inside, it's more like when I swallow, when I whatever. But like if I put ice in it, or if I fall asleep, I'm fine. If I take some Tylenol, I'll be fine. But I'm trying to like live out the pain, you know. So that's day 7. Tomorrow's day 8, which means I mark a whole week, which is technically tonight because it's like 1 already. But tomorrow I mark a week since I got my surgery. So yeah, just wanted to share that. I'm doing fine today. I went to Danny's mom's house and dad's house, and she cooked rice with cod and lettuce, so I ate that. It took me forever to eat. And then after I ate, I got so tired that like they normally like watch TV after they eat, but I was so tired I knocked out. I think I'm gonna have an allergic reaction because my lips are like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but one, they're super dry, and then the other is like they're super red. Anyways, now I'm in bed. I'm going to lay down for a little bit, maybe watch some TV, and then just like fall asleep. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know. feeling much better. I opened up the window today, so let's see how I sleep with the window open. And I also turned on the vaporizer, and so let's see. Have a good night.
Hi guys, I'm so happy you guys watched this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Why not? Also follow me on these social media platforms, and I'll see you guys next week for the next video.